What's up? Welcome back to the Metalhead Car Show. 2023 has been a really cool year. We've got to go to some really cool shows. We've got to see some awesome cars. We've got to see some awesome metal bands. We've met some cool people. And I am looking forward to 2024 now. So one thing I wanted to do, I wanted to go back to my 2023 goals video and just see how I did. Because frankly, I don't really remember what I said in that video. And at the end of the video, I wanted to talk about some 2024 goals I had. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Starting off with what I deem kind of the big one is more variety in content. Okay, more variety in content. Well, there's more to it in this video than just this one section, but I have done an okay job with that. A lot of the videos have been done in this office, which, not that I hate it, but I do want to do more, which I do say in this video. And I'd say we did a fairly good job at that. We got to go to local car shows, we got to go to the Ottawa Ferrari Fest, we got to go to some metal shows in Toronto and Ottawa and do filming with some people, and I think we did a okay job at it. That's not one thing I'm putting on my list for 2024, but it is one thing I'm going to continue to try and improve on. Next up, this won't be a huge one for content, but something I'm planning on doing, and it's hosting my own car show. Okay, so hosting my own car show, the Metalhead Car Show, I always have this on my mind. It's something that will happen. It will happen one day. The things that slowed me down this year are two big ones. One, the wedding. I got married in September 2023. It was fantastic. It was also very expensive. Now, I loved it, so I regret absolutely nothing, but I couldn't do both in the same year. I'm also discovering finding music venues that have huge parking lots for both a car show and people to come see the show are very hard to find in Ottawa. But this hasn't slowed me down. I'm always searching. I am currently talking to a venue. We'll see what happens. But 2024, it is happening. Next one, this is a pretty obvious one, but a consistent upload schedule. So, for a consistent upload schedule, I've done pretty good at this. The schedule I've been shooting for is Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. It used to be like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or something like that. So it has evolved, it has changed, but I've done pretty good. Now, when we got to September, the wedding, again, it took over, and I didn't have the time or energy to do any sort of post. So it just didn't happen in the month of September. And truthfully, I'm fully aware that ever since September, the upload schedule has been kind of iffy and all over the place. But with the holidays out of the way and the wedding done, we are going to be getting back to a real upload schedule, and I can't wait for it. Next one, and this is almost more for me than the channel, but to be a part of the channel, and that's getting a fun car to be a part of the channel. Okay, so same excuse as the rest of the things. The wedding took over. The money wasn't there for a car, it was there for the wedding. But again, the wedding is done and out of the way, and a car is going to be happening this year. Now, I think in this video I say something along the lines of something with a turbo noise, and truthfully, that's not really exactly what I'm looking for. It's not what I'm looking for, but it doesn't necessarily need to be some sort of import or something like that. There's like a new car every single week I'm looking at. Any of my really close friends can attest for that one. An example right now, it's a 05 GTO that's somewhere in the States. We'll see what happens. It's something you're probably going to be seeing before the spring. That's when really the cool car markets fire back up, and I'm going to have the most amount of variety to go find something. So, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm just as excited as you might be. We'll see soon. Hopefully soon. Next up, this kind of goes back into the variety of content I was talking about earlier, but I want to do a little segment called Talking Cars with Friends. Talking cars with friends. That is something that myself and a friend or two started chatting about, because we go sit down for like hours on end and just talk cars. And between schedules and truthfully me completely forgetting about this segment, it just didn't happen. I'm not going to say it'll never happen, but given every single video idea I had on this list or on this video, that's the one that went absolutely nowhere, and I completely forgot about it. But truthfully, I still like the idea, so Maybe at some point we'll see that happen. Maybe we'll actually try to take that a bit more seriously. It does sound like fun. I don't know how it would perform, but yeah, maybe we'll actually make a push to make that one happen again.
Next up, interviews.
All right, the interviews. This happened. I got the absolute pleasure of interviewing both Krista Shipperbottom from Lutharo, along with Kai Hansen from Halloween. With that, I need to give a huge thanks to Kai Hansen and his manager. They were an absolute delight to work with, and not just give me the time to interview them, but give me the time to make that my first interview I ever did. It's going to continue on. There's a lot more planned that would actually happen. You can't force people to email you back. Schedules don't always work. I'm not going to say who I tried to do interviews with, but more were planned on being done. But that's going to continue on for 2024, and we will see more.
Next up, I would love to end 2023 at 200 subscribers.
We are approaching the end of 2023, and the channel has 693 subscribers. You guys are incredible. Now, I said 200 subscribers, I think just as kind of a goal of what I wanted to see. I knew there'd be a handful of videos that would do really well, and a lot of you would keep coming back and like the content that's coming up, and the channel did half decently. Truly, if we could end the year at 700 at this point, that'd be bueno. But I'm thrilled with the growth process that this channel has had. You guys are incredible. Thank you all very much for being here and sticking around.
Last one, this isn't as much a goal as it is something I'm just going to try and do, but once this channel hits 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a merch drop of some variety.
As I just said, the channel's almost at 700 subscribers and a merch drop didn't happen. Two reasons. One, financially the wedding took over, and doing a merch drop really wasn't the most important thing to me, or financially wasn't really the most important thing to me. And two, I simply just changed the goal. I changed it from 500 to 1,000. I didn't announce it, but at 1,000 subscribers, we're actually going to do a merch drop. I think that's the point of there's enough people here that I'm going to have some people who likely will buy merch from the channel. And it's not just going to be I have merch and I sell one or two and then I have a lot of merch I'm just sitting on. So 1,000, that's where it's going to be. I have been fiddling with some designs and having my wife say they look great or awful. But it's great. I don't want to put up crap, and I don't want to make some merch that I think is cool, but it's just the cringiest thing or just like the lowest quality thing ever. Whatever I make, I want to make sure it's the best for you guys buying it, and I want to do it at what I believe is the right timing. So it's going to be at 1,000 subscribers, which means once I hit like 950, you can likely suspect it's being made.
Not sure what it's going to be yet. It'll be t-shirts.
Yeah, it'll be t-shirts. But one other thing that's been on my mind is making useful merch. Now, a lot of bands do this, a lot of companies do this, but we all have merch shirts of some variety. I want to do some merchandise that's actually usable and practical, which I kind of already just said. Again, things you will actually use on a daily basis, and not just things you're gonna buy like, cool, throw it into a corner and then never look at it ever again. All right, so how have we done? We've done pretty well. We didn't achieve everything we went out to achieve, but we had a lot more growth than we were originally expecting to have, and there's been a lot of what I'm gonna call mature approaches on things. We didn't tackle everything because it was never going to work financially, and we bit off what we could chew. 2024 has been a lot more open for me, so I can't wait to kind of just jump into and get things going. But with that said, what do I want to do for 2024? Another big one I want to do, and this one I find a little bit intimidating to be completely honest, but I want to do monthly live streams. We did one live stream back in May when Iron Maiden was just starting the Future Past tour, and it was a lot of fun. There was about 150-ish, 120-ish people there at any given time. The conversation was super active, and like even after the show ended, there's about 90 people there. We're all just still talking about the show. So I want to do it once a month. I don't know what the actual topic will be right now, but I would love to do something that makes it so we can connect really easily, and it's just something kind of fun for all of us. And I tend to find this one's a little bit more intimidating because I find there's a difference between posting a video and potentially it's not going to get many views, and doing a live stream and potentially no one showing up, or only 3 people showing up, one would be my mom. But yeah, we're gonna shoot for it. We're gonna try it out. Hopefully you'll come join me, and we'll go from there. I don't know what it's gonna be. I'll make a post on it, but once a month we're gonna do a live stream here on the channel. Next one's gonna be a boost in quality. The phone I've been running on has done an excellent job, but truthfully, I want more. And I want something that's able to do more. Now, whether if that ends up being I go get an SLR that's outrageously good, or simply a phone with a better camera, whichever one works, I want to do something that's better than what we're doing right now. And the last one is kind of where I want the channel to be at the end of the year. Last year, I said I wanted the channel to be at 200 subscribers by the end of this year, and we blew past that because you guys are incredible. So next year, 2,000 subscribers, which, yeah, I'm landing on the number 2 again. I'm fully aware of that, but I think 2,000 subscribers would be a awesome goal to hit, and I do think it is achievable. It's gonna take a lot of work, but I know we can achieve it. But anyway, I want to know, what do you want to see from this channel, and what have you enjoyed the most from this channel? Let me know in the comments. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, subscribe if you enjoyed what you've seen. I tend to post on Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, and I'll see you later.